moving like the speed of sound. We can keep on the ground.
I'm gonna listen to how. Woo! She's thin. I can hear her. It's like cutting right through the wedge.
This is the thinnest gaming laptop out right now. That's something right there. And listen, look, touchscreen. I can't fold it or anything.
Touchscreen isn't really anything big anymore. Like everything has a touchscreen. But toasters have touchscreens.
Yeah, but gaming laptops. Okay.
Toasters have touchscreens.
Let me just get up. Oh, Dying Light. That's right. Put that up here. No.
Put it up where? What are you doing now?
No, I'm just popping up all my subjects on here.
On tabs?
Yeah.
Like
just.
So like it's not even up there. You're just gonna like try to wing it.
Yep.
Okay.
No, well it's up here or down here.
On my tablet, on my phone.
I'll get it on my phone as well.
I don't know. Your tablet. The tablet.
Fine.
My
Look,
tablet.
The phone, leaving the table.
Mine's right here.
Oh well.
We could use the GoPro.
The GoPro. Where are you gonna put the GoPro?
Oh, I have it.
You brought the GoPro too?
I always have it.
What's wrong with what we're using?
Look, options, man.
Okay, well,
Options.
are we getting? Let's get
Are we
ready to
starting?
start it. We'll start with technology because that's what we did last time.
Is that what we did last time? So we're gonna jump all over our
Even
bullet
though,
list.
comments-wise, more people talk about gaming.
Right.
So you want to start with gaming?
It's controversy. Yeah, I think we should start with gaming.
You want to start with gaming?
Yeah, let's start with. You know what? Let's start with gaming.
Why don't we start with gaming?
Hey, here's an idea. Let's start with gaming.
Oh, I was thinking it, and then you said it. Okay, we're filming. Are we gonna film here? Ready.
Wow. Good grief, Charlie Brown. Good grief.
So is this
You
my
wanna
cue
open
that I'm
us up?
starting?
Yeah,
we're
okay.
going.
Get
It's
the opening.
good to
All
go.
Welcome to Media Soup, and
Man, oh man.
first off, before we go anywhere, give me this dirty look. It's always me that can't start the show. Anyway, I want to thank all my subscribers. Haven't posted anything in a year, and you guys all watched it. Thank you for
Impressive
that.
showing.
Yeah, it's impressive showing.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so thanks for that. We're gonna jump into gaming since it was more of a popular topic last time.
It's heated.
Even though tech was too, but just not as popular. So we're gonna talk about Dying Light and its release and our thoughts on it. You want to start or what?
I've played Dying Light on the PlayStation 4.
I have also.
Not on the PC.
No, I didn't go for the PC. I thought I'd play with my friends this time.
And the irony is that we've never even played.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But no, we haven't even played yet. But we will. I'm gonna hop into your game and invade a zombie and kill you all the time.
But no, I really enjoy Dying Light. It does an excellent job of making you scared of the dark. Again.
Yes, and that's what I said that in our last episode, that I wanted the horror and my zombie game, and I got that. And it keeps you scared because every time it gets dark, you get scared that you're gonna get killed, and you always hear stuff. Yeah, that's.
And I hate to keep harping on this, but we say it all the time. But the last game that did that for me was Outlast.
Mm-hmm.
And
well, you have to keep harping on it.
Yeah.
It's such a good game. It's such a bar. Nothing has met it thus far.
And I the only thing I can relate or help explain to how scary it gets at night is my first playthrough. The first time it turned into night, I died almost immediately because I didn't know where to go. But then I passed the controller to the cameraman, Nico, and he as soon as he got the controller, I said, "Go ahead, it's your turn." And his response was, "No, I don't want to go out there." And that's just the best way to to describe that. When you're out in the darkness, it's so dark that you feel that sense of urgency and fear, and that makes the game really enjoyable.
All the different zombies and stuff definitely make different,
I did like the different zombies. There's a lot that are repeat from other games, but you can only only go so far.
The one that shoots slime is kind of like the Slimer from Left 4 Dead 2.
Yeah.
But
the spitter, I think. Spitter.
Yeah, here's my favorite Slimer. The gooer. The gooer. The
That's the
globster.
loogie machine.
The mucus machine. Okay, but here's my thing. I don't know if you thought this, but do you think it's a little too easy to get to a safe house and escape?
No.
No?
The first time he
I
ran
think-
out at night, he went pitch black, didn't even
I
turn
mean,
on a flashlight.
When they send you out on a mission, though, like when you're free roaming, it's hard, right, to get because you're out in the middle of nowhere. But when you go on a mission, I feel that the safe houses are a little too close from where you went,
But
point A to point B.
Don't you think that's just because of how difficult it is at night? Try making it to that safe house that seems like it's right there.
I mean, I always make it to night one time, and then I restart it. Because, I mean, that is true, but I mean, we'll have to see as we get further into it. My other little gripe was some of the voice acting was a little weak for me. I think that's because you're starting to get a budget a little bit there. You know, you don't want to spend a whole bunch, even on semi-professional voice actors to do parts as simple as that. And they have a lot of different people involved in that.
If I had to pick something to say was maybe a negative or con about the game, I'd have to say the controls. Originally, they're super difficult because the jump is mapped to R1.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah.
And then you have to hold it too. I don't like that.
Yeah.
I would have rather held X to jump to.
I mean, it's a game that even looked at the little bit of time we put in between from playing it to another game and then back to it. We had to relearn all the controls again real quick because everything's mapped so different than what you're used to in any other game. And I think that's the only thing that makes it difficult. So it's not a game.
It takes you a little while to get
just
used
jump
to
into. Yeah. But the parkour system's incredible.
It is, and it's really smooth.
Incredible.
Even when you mess it up,
Yeah.
it still looks how your guy reacts to that or falling down and stuff. Simple things like that are the things that I look for.
It's really enjoyable. I do like that.
Story doesn't amaze me, but it's not bad either. It's not bad at all. It invests in me, but like I said, how certain characters, even one of the main characters that you go to for all your missions and stuff.
Yeah.
Even how he delivers lines, I'm just like, I could give or take, but that's just mine.
Yeah. Well, there's not much you can do about that, though.
Yeah. That it happened. It's been released. Budget is budget, I guess. I don't know. I think for certain characters like that, there could have been a little bit more. Also, I don't like that their mouths don't really. This sounds dumb, but if they don't match what they're saying,
well, yeah,
it's just like.
It's nitpicking. Yeah,
it is nitpicking.
The game is really good.
Fun to play.
Yeah.
And I like how hard it is to even kill zombies just in the daytime with weapons and stuff like that. I also like that when I first saw it, you had to repair your weapons with metal. I was like, oh, it's just going to be one of those where I'm going to be, I'm never going to have a weapon that's solid all the time. But they do a good job of making it balance where it's not that hard to find metal. I can just search off on the path, find some metal, and fix it real quick.
It's like everywhere. I shouldn't say everywhere, because it's in enough places that you can normally keep your most valuable weapon repaired, but it's not so many places that you can't, like, nothing ever breaks. You know what I mean? Like, where you keep everything repaired. We have a dog now.
Yeah.
We're filming in a new location.
Okay. Cameraman's gonna get in the shot.
Oh, they see you now. Oh, you made an entrance.
The cameraman has entered.
He's in.
He's in now. Now you gotta grab a chair. Jeez.
I hope no one was horrified. Some people may be a little.
Danielle made it into it too.
Yeah.
I did.
Through the mirror.
Okay. Okay, now on to. I know you haven't got a chance to play it yet, but we'll get to that. Is Evolve, and lots of controversy over this game release because day one DLCs, in-game store, a lot of money hawking here. Now, everyone's saying, I know a lot of people are saying there's not enough content for $60 alone.
Right.
Honestly, I don't agree with that. I think it's tons of fun. Like I said in the previous episode, not for everybody, but it's a blast to play. It's solid. Very, very little bugs and stuff like that. Like I never, you play certain games and you might start floating in the air or something, with games that size and that complexity, and it wasn't in this. There was nothing. It was perfect, solid gameplay. Like I said, I said all this in the last episode. All classes and stuff, perfect. Everything about that. I do think one of the monsters is a little overpowered.
I keep hearing that.
Yeah, because they had the Wraith was overpowered the last time. Fixed that. He's not as bad now. And now they made another one. Now the other one's too strong, which is the Kraken. And
that's the one that can fly, right?
Yeah, he can fly. I have my. I mean, when he stands, it doesn't look that cool. That's just stupid, but that's just my personal opinion on that. But that doesn't change gameplay or anything. Great maps, a lot of modes. I'm not expecting that, and I was hoping there would be a mode where you.
See, you and that PC mod everything.
No.
Mod this,
I was
that,
hoping
and everything.
there was a mode where you could go and you would be able to play the monster, and the hunters would have to defend these people at these stations, and you would have to try to kill them. And that they ended up doing that, and it's fun to play, and I like it. But the release of the DLCs, that's really $24 for the first day one DLC, the Hunters Pack. You get 4 hunters, and you get instant access to these monster skins. The thing is, they're all cosmetic items. It doesn't affect the gameplay. If you don't want it, don't buy it.
Yeah, well, you remember when like playing on the PlayStation 2 and everything was just there?
Yeah.
Just changed, right? Oh, I want to wear this new outfit. Now it's, oh, that could be cash for us.
Yeah, and that's shady. That's really shady. And that's a money grab, and people see that, and I don't like that.
Well, I think
it's
the problem is that too many
it puts a
people
negative mark.
continue to pay.
Yeah,
Like that's the problem. If people just quit buying that, they quit doing it.
And that's a free to play model. You don't use that on a retail game. That doesn't make any sense. Then it's even more that you're showing that you're a bad business model. You're putting a negative mark on your company by doing that.
Yeah, well, I think my problem with the like free transaction, or not free transaction, but like the microtransactions is just that they don't. I don't know. They start to almost cram it down your throat. Like it's the only way you can progress in a game. Like it gets a little ridiculous at times.
All right, we hit our 10-minute mark. We're going to come back in a little bit. We'll probably talk a little bit more about Evolve and then start technology. All right, welcome back. We're going to talk a little bit more about Evolve, and then we're going to start talking about technology.
I just applaud the segues.
The segues?
They are beautiful.
Are
Transition from one to the next.
Thank you. I was impressed with it.
I feel like you've been doing this your whole life.
I thought so too. When I was born, I was rolling them segues.
I think that you did your first podcast right out of the whim.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now we were talking about micro transactions with Evolve.
Uh-huh.
And it's for all the DLCs, if you bought them, separately, not individually, it would be $85 plus the game. Now you can buy a pack that includes all the DLCs with the game price, and that's $100. But is the game really worth $100 worth of content? Especially since it's a lot of cosmetic. That does include the new monsters they're going to be coming out with Behemoth. If you buy the Behemoth, $15 by himself.
I can't justify it.
I can't justify it either, and that is gameplay changing. That's
$15 for a virtual monster.
Yeah, 15. I don't like that. I mean, I can see $5. Thing is, Behemoth, that should be a free update. Honestly, I shouldn't even have to pay a cent for him. But if you're going to charge for him, it should be $5 at the most.
That's I don't know.
I mean, they're charging $5 for just skins.
It's hard for me to justify paying for that stuff, and I'm the type of person that, as far as customization is concerned, even if I unlock it in the game, I rarely ever use it.
Yeah, you don't care.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just like,
because it doesn't
nice
affect anything. It just looks cool.
But
and honestly, the skins they have aren't even that amazing. Like you can barely tell when you're playing in game.
Yeah.
There's no justifying that price.
I'm thinking maybe it's an attempt to like beat the modders as far as consoles are concerned, because that's what this game's going to turn into. I think it's going to be a heavy PC game, just like Left 4 Dead.
Mm-hmm.
When it fell off of consoles, everyone goes to PC to play it, and that's where look at the Steam Workshop for Left 4 Dead.
Yeah,
it's a gold mine.
I don't think this has a Steam Workshop right now. I think that may come in the future. But like you said, they're trying to milk this in-game store, or they don't even want to do it at all. They want to make it as hard as moddable as possible, just so they can milk their store.
Yeah, because as soon as people start modding it, no one's going to buy.
Exactly.
Yeah, no
they'll just make everything they made already cooler.
Yeah.
And it'll be useless. But then I think the $15 monster was just to get people to pre-order, because that was included. If you pre-ordered, you got them free. It was just a big scam to pre-order. Which I did because I got into the beta, so that's why I was playing that. But it's just a ridiculous. It's. I definitely agree with people. When I was on Steam and I was reading the reviews, a lot of people downvoting just for this business model, and I don't agree with that. I don't think you should. The review section for any game, or even if you're going to tell people, it's about the game, the
exactly,
gameplay,
not the model.
It doesn't matter if it would only matter if that's gameplay changing. That's all.
Oh yeah, no, exactly. Like for example, in a free-to-play game, they have a tendency that you could pay to win.
Yeah, pay to win.
Yeah, and it's hard to balance, but that's a major problem.
Yeah, they did that with the new. Well, we might as well throw this in there. The H1Z1, you could call in drops of food, supplies, and guns, and they said there was not going to be pay to win. That's pay to win right there.
Yeah.
And that everyone's working real hard to get all their food and scavenge, and then you just see this guy have an airdrop of all his stuff. And that ruins gameplay for everybody.
Exactly.
And that model never works, because that game's doing horrible now just because, and the developers said they weren't going to be pay to win, and they don't consider that pay to win.
Well, that's being done by Sony Online Entertainment, who I think Sony just sold, if I remember correctly. I think they just sold them.
Well, all right. Wait, what? All right, we are going to talk about technology, and specifically, we're going to start off with Microsoft on the release for Windows 10 on the phone. You want to bring that in since you're using it currently?
No, I'm not using it on the phone.
So you're not using it on the phone?
Not on the phone.
Okay,
I would love to, just because I like having.
So you're just talking about
the latest version. Just that it came out, because it's.
I'm very interested. I'm thinking of switching my HTC One actually over to it. Because
I think it's very intriguing with universal apps. The ability to run an app on your Xbox, phone, and computer, well, and tablet, but I mean that's the same thing as your phone. But and have the same thing across all of them. I think it's an awesome idea.
Okay, so from my phone, if I want to, could I start my app on my computer on Windows 10?
Yeah. They have universal apps. So like. The big one that everyone's talking about right now is the Photos app. It runs on the desktop and on your phone. The app looks identical on both, and it works the same on both. And it's the same exact app, and that's huge, especially when you start getting into things like, I know they want to do it with Skype, so you have both.
That would be nice.
Yeah, and it's just a really good concept. The ability to just have that across all your platforms. Yeah. That way you're not trying to figure out, which app was it in, or what was I doing last.
Well, that's just like the idea of Chromecast. You're using YouTube, but this is the same thing. I walk in, my Xbox is on, I just go boot up YouTube right from my phone, or start it up before I even walk in the door.
Right. Well, yeah. It's just one app for every device. And I think it would be it'll be interesting to see what developers do with it.
Yeah, it's nice to seamlessly go from, like, if I'm on my phone, I'm going to my computer and I just start it up.
Yeah.
And when I get there, it's ready for me. That is efficiency. That's nice. I like that. So, all right, we can talk about the Apple Watch release date, which is all rumor.
Everything Apple right now is rumor, but hot topics.
Yeah, because we're starting to get back in innovation here with some of these subjects.
Oh yeah,
that we're talking about, and that hasn't happened in a long time.
All that money they collected, they're starting to spend it on things.
Okay, but I don't see the Apple Watch as very innovative.
I think we have to wait for its release.
Yeah, we have to wait for its release. I don't, and I'm going to say this right now, I don't like the design at all.
I'm not a big fan of it.
It looks clunky, and it doesn't like compared to the heel. Some people may like it, but I'm just saying the Moto 360 blows it out of the water design.
Specifically, like the gold one.
Oh yeah, come on now.
$1,000 for a gold watch that's going to be upgraded in a year.
Oh no, I'm just kidding. That's bad. A bad move.
But it has changeable bands, right?
I do like how they do that. That's impressive because it's.
I mean, the same thing with Moto 360.
Yeah,
that's the problem. That's their biggest competition right there. Is Moto 360.
Well, yeah, the Motorola and LG were able to make a round display.
But
people like that.
The Moto 360, it looks nicer than this. My thing is though, it would be even better for me if it was even thinner. But then that's coming next. That'll come. It's the first type.
The problem is just so cramming all that battery in there.
I don't like the boxy shape. It just looks like a Nano on a band.
That's
pretty much what it is. Yeah. I don't know if I like that.
Yeah, that's what you're looking at right there.
I definitely don't like the bloxy design.
Nano on a band. That's gonna be their slogan.
But I
yeah. Nano on a band.
I think they were just trying to go differently from everybody else. Everyone else did the watch-like design, and they went for something a little bit different. But my thing is, again, if it was thinner, it might look way slicker. Because that's shape.
The only thing
size would be nice.
The only thing that really still makes me iffy about the Apple Watch, not iWatch, as everyone keeps trying to call it. It's
I know.
Apple Watch.
It's the Apple Watch, even though that doesn't kind of rule.
No, not at all. But is the fact that on its release, it actually won't run any apps. They're all going to run on your phone, and the watch will just display whatever content is coming from the phone to the watch. So if you want to see the Twitter notifications and stuff like that, the app actually runs in the background on your phone. The watch just displays the content.
Okay. For right now, though.
Yeah.
But
they said eventually, once they find out how to allow the devs to put apps on there so that it's secure and things like that, they'll allow it. But yeah, it's like the original iPhone where you didn't have apps. You had to, pin web pages and stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so isn't that a con kind of right there from the start that I can't do anything without my phone?
I mean, well, some people may think that, yeah. I mean, you do have to have a phone, and you have to have an iPhone. But we'll see what they do with it.
It'd be the same concept as Pebbles.
Yeah.
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 Okay, it's saying its starting price is $350.
I know, and that's splendid.
That's a little high.
So
I was thinking 400 actually.
I mean, look, if you buy an unlocked iPhone,
it'd be 223 euros if you
want
buy
an unlocked iPhone, and to go with that, you get your new watch. You're looking at almost $1,000 right there. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, because if you want both.
Yeah.
And then it's useless if you don't have an iPhone. Like with my HTC One, what's the point?
Right. No, you're not getting.
I'd rather get a Moto 360.
Yeah.
I mean, even though Apple still has a large portion of the phone market right now, smartphone market.
Huge portion. It's them and Android.
Because they've solidified that spot for so long. They're saying it might come out April-ish. It's not confirmed.
That's
but
what everyone's saying. At the very least, Apple will release a lot more information about it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's going to be the very minimum. But I wouldn't be surprised because right now
the estimate's like 60 to 90 days.
Yeah.
That's in between there.
I mean, they have to do something soon because.
Is this information still all rumor, or are we just, or is any of this confirmed by Apple? Or is
as far as the release date?
Price is confirmed, correct?
Price is confirmed. Release date not. But it has to be very soon because Tim Cook said that they were looking around April. But again, their hand is almost forced to do something soon because now with Android Wear, they're actually
behind.
The one behind this time.
I mean, just look at the specs to the iPhone. Technically, Android has already had the specs. They're behind by like 2 years just on that. Even though I do like the design of the new iOS, I think it's very user friendly and very clean looking. I like that. I just don't think. I think they need. It'll be a while before they catch up. Maybe the next iPhone release will be up to date, and because the watch is running the same iOS 8, correct, as the phone.
What's going on?
What is happening?
What do we get? Crazy fans.
Crazy fan.
Jeez, oh man.
All right, let's go on to. Right, I guess we kind of covered that.
Well, I think that the next thing is what everyone's talking about: Apple and cars. The Apple car.
Apple's mysterious car, the Apple car, the iCar.
Yeah.
No, we can talk about Apple's mysterious car project if it's even a thing. It's just rumored because.
Well, they hired on a bunch of Tesla engineers, and I believe one of the engineers said that Apple's doing some big things in that field. But I mean,
one of the engineers said that?
Yeah, Apple already has a hand in cars with their, what do they call it, the Apple CarPlay, which is their head unit software. And a lot of people are saying they think that Apple's doing like a self-driving car.
Wait, what you mean like Google's already doing that? They have driving around there?
Yeah. I don't know why everyone's rushing to do this because...
No, I want my hover car before I want my self-driving car.
Yeah, and I'm not... I mean, in the end, I think there's too many aggressive drivers to have self-driving cars.
Yeah.
You know how patient you'd have to be is each car pulls up to a stop sign and then just, no, you go. I mean, everyone's gonna be like, go.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I don't see, and
I don't see.
I don't know how if it's a self-driving car, how does Apple take that to the market? Who's going to be their target audience? I mean,
Oh yeah. That's
we just
true.
talked about they're going to sell a watch for $350 up to $1,000. How much is their car going to be?
I know. That's exactly.
Like,
the first one that's going to come out is going to be ridiculous, and that's going to. I mean, that's with any new model or anything, you know. But self-driving, so it's gonna work like a GPS. When you say where you want to go, and it's gonna find whatever route like a GPS.
Hopefully it doesn't use Apple Maps.
No, see that's the problem.
Right
That's the
on
problem right there. Even if you use Google Maps, GPS can take you off a trail sometimes.
Yeah.
That's what it's gonna have to use to get someplace. That might not work out well. All right. What's happening?
You're good.
All right, so we're
Get
gonna
it together.
come back and talk about a few other subjects, and that will
close
be
it out.
all. Yeah, to close it out. So yeah,
That happened.
yeah, that's it.
That just happened.
All right, I'm calling it.
Sorry.
Are we
live?
rolling?
Are we rolling?
Yeah.
Is the film
You
turning
see
in
the-
that bad word?
you see the
Do cameras not use film?
Rolling.
Cameras still use film,
On the
right?
You can
camera.
always use table topics.
Anyway. Enough of that
Best segue yet.
shit.
Anyway.
Just
I could do a synergy ad.
just
Reawaken, rebirth, purpose.
you're fired. Get out.
GT Dave began bottling kombucha in 19.
So you pretty much, you still slipped an ad in anyway. We just did an ad for a company that's not even going to pay us for that. And no one even knows what that is. We're even more confused.
Gingerberry.
Okay, anyway, we're going to go back to gaming for a little bit.
Back to
We're going to talk about, we were reading some of the comments. Yes, a little bit of the comments. Someone mentioned that we didn't bring up Witcher 3 Division, even though I think we did bring up the Division a little bit.
A little bit.
But it wasn't gone into in depth.
Cameraman. Nico did.
Cameraman what?
Cameraman brought up Division.
I brought up the Division.
Okay.
That's what he's most excited for. That's what
Yes.
he brought up.
And we're going to talk
Fantastic.
about the
Looks
future
great.
of epic battles.
Oh, hot topic.
Hot topic.
Might lose a lot of people.
Might lose. Okay.
Might
We'll get to that. We'll
Might be
keep
a
you in
real punch-
anticipation.
punch to the jugular.
A punch to the jugular.
Or it could be the greatest thing you ever heard in your life.
Or it could be the greatest thing.
And that's the end.
Yep. Okay. Now, we're going to talk about The Witcher 3 first because
That's all you.
I am pumped for this.
Ooh,
Because,
pump
yeah.
up the jam.
Oh, I'm pumped
Pump it
because
up.
I've been waiting for a game. You're going to hate that I say this. Like Skyrim,
Oh,
open world,
jeez.
But-
open world, medieval fantasy RPG, and The Witcher 3.
The wonderful world of Skyrim.
Yeah, just I know you think it's
Terrible.
boring, but this.
But-
What I like about this honestly is the
The whimsical world of Skyrim.
Yeah, you know what? Can't even do
Back to The Witcher. Let's get focused here. Rein it in.
that. Yeah, no,
But
you
Justin-
rein it in.
Justin, after you mod it several different
Oh
times.
my god. Okay,
It's a
anyway.
fantastic
PC
game.
haters here. I really, from gameplay demo, even at E3, the world looks beautiful, honestly.
It does look nice.
And not only that, the amount of depth is incredible. Just they talk about how they make paths, like you'll see people go to work every day, or they might not go to work. It might
I
be
did
sick
hear
and
about
stuff.
that, and that
Yeah.
looks really good.
And that's
impressive.
cool, but the combat in this is what impresses me because it's really fluid and looks just fun to play, and that was very interested in that because you don't see that in a lot of games. Recently, at least with new technology like this, combat is clunky and it's not as smooth as it should be, even though.
Anytime there's the next gen things like that seem like they take a step backwards for some reason.
And this, I'm hopefully when it releases, it's as smooth as it looks in the video. You know, sometimes tech demos lie to you.
Yeah,
But
hopefully there's no growing pains.
yeah,
Hopefully it just
um,
is what it is.
and obviously visually it's beautiful. Monsters look cool. So it's gonna be interesting to see. Or they could completely butcher it. Stories are always good in Witchers. All right, well, Division. Let's talk about the Division.
Division's
Another
a
game.
hot topic.
Looks fantastic.
It
Another
looks
game that looks
great.
fantastic.
I will have to say though, I just recently learned that it's an MMO. I did not know that.
You sure about that?
Oh, it is.
How do you?
Nico and I just watched a trailer about it, and it's an MMO. And that made me even more intrigued.
Yeah, that's interesting because combat-wise, I don't see anything.
Yeah, no. In fact, the trailer we watched, I'm probably about 3/4 of the way through, midway through the mission that the 4 people were doing. Another team jumps in and starts fighting them.
So it's like a Destiny done fun.
Yeah,
like that's how it's gonna be.
Yeah, I mean, it looked impressive, and it looked really fun. And the other thing, this is the serious geek in me, is I want to see what the Snowdrop engine can do.
Oh yeah,
I am
definitely.
pumped for the
I mean, it looks incredible.
Me too.
And how many games in the future are going to use it, and what it's going to?
That's my other question. Because if it does well with this, other developers will want Snowdrop.
And to see what they'll do with it is even more
Exactly.
interesting because it is a beautiful. And may I go as far to say it looks better than Frostbite.
I would say right now, yeah. But we haven't seen Frostbite 3, which was
3?
Is it 3? The next one that's coming out that. We've seen a glimpse with Battlefront's small teaser, and that looks...
Oh, that's true. That is true. I forgot about that.
That looks beautiful.
I mean, when they were showing the jungle scene, when he's going through on the speeder and stuff, oh my gosh, it looked incredible.
I still haven't seen that.
You still haven't seen that? I thought you showed that too.
No, we're having a hard time finding it. The internet, this is happening again.
Yep.
Yeah.
Here it goes. Crossing.
Okay.
That'd be our cousin. She's just trying to get in. 5 minutes of fame.
5 minutes of fame.
You can't see me in it. No one sees me.
All right, but yeah, no, the Division and the Snowdrop engine. 2 things I'm psyched about. I just can't. I can't wait. It's gonna be a fun.
I mean, when they were just demoing the Snowdrop engine, showing the visuals and like just stuff blowing through the wind and I'm gonna say this is gonna sound stupid. Like it's the most. I'm the only one. He's probably gonna make a joke about it, but rain looks incredible.
No, every time rain and snow.
The rain,
Those 2 things, you're just like, oh my goodness.
I mean, when like there's just the snow blowing up in the window, and you're just like, oh my gosh. And you notice that kind of stuff. Like when Skyrim first came out on that engine, you're just like, wow. You notice the little things, and now that looks like nothing compared to the Divisions and that Snowdrop engine.
Exactly.
It looks like nothing. It looks like a joke. It looks bad compared to this.
I'm not gonna lie. I appreciated the snow in Minecraft.
But that what?
Let's
no, let's talk about this amazing Minecraft job engine.
The graphics.
Oh my god.
No,
These new 8-bit
It's
graphics.
just really
pushing
cool.
the limits of what a computer can do.
It's just really cool that it's in
I had to run an Intel 4000
Oh my gosh.
to fire up
Nuh-uh.
Minecraft.
And Intel HD was suffering a little bit. I mean, those 8-bit.
It is fun.
Them 8-bit graphics.
I do enjoy it. Minecraft does a good job
Yeah,
of making things.
It is interesting.
We just got it on PC, and
Yes.
on the Pocket Edition, it doesn't have any of that.
True.
You just got it.
True.
Yeah,
Me too.
just got it on
Yes,
PC.
we did.
No, just got it.
We had it
I
on.
went on that
we had the
bandwagon.
When you
for
know
a
you're
while.
going to have an addiction, you try to avoid it.
Yeah.
And it, due to you and Nico, we both finally made the jump, and it was a big mistake.
Yeah, and you guys got a nice world
Huge
going.
mistake.
When I jumped on in that world, it was a nice world you got going.
Yeah.
I was honestly thinking about
Which, by the
streaming.
way, leave in the comments if you want us to
Maybe.
start streaming that stuff.
No, we'll,
Yes.
We will do
Minecraft
it,
it up.
but we need to. Yeah, we want to know if anyone will watch it.
Like I could be playing right now.
Yeah, that's the problem.
That is, I got an itch for Minecraft.
I actually got an itch for Minecraft right now too. Anyway, I'm gonna talk about epic battles and the future of the show. Everybody wants a season 3 epic battles.
I think you should.
I'm gonna give you an epic battle season 3. It's a popular
Yeah.
show. I didn't even think it was gonna be a popular.
You gotta give in to the demand.
I did, and
Supply and demand. We have demand right now.
it's a fun show, and I mean, the game. If you want to play that game, it's made with the Mugen engine. It's a real simple game engine. You can download lots of characters and play it yourself.
Now here's an idea: is it sticking to superheroes?
No.
Will we
anything,
see
I mean,
Batman versus Kirby?
I mean, you can't see that.
That would be an interesting one.
I'm just throwing
That
out
would be
ideas
fun.
here. Out of the hat.
Or even Yoshi versus Batman.
It's just.
Then you poop them out.
And an egg.
Yeah.
and
Well,
an
it
egg.
can be anything. Superheroes was kind of just the trend that
that's
people request
very popular.
because people just want to see the Marvel versus DC, and I've just been going with that.
Why don't we ask our viewers what they want to see first?
Well, I say that I was saying that at the end of every video. What do you want to see? And a lot of people are saying they enjoyed the unique characters I was matching up, like the Venom versus Batman. Unique stuff. And We did a couple of people wanted, like the Joker versus Green Goblin.
Yeah.
Now, sometimes you get mad at the ending. Who wins? It's just two AIs on the hardest difficulty fighting each other. It's not scripted. I don't pick who wins. They just fight each other, and who dies, dies. It's not going to be like entirely accurate. That's what the comments section for. You guys debate it out, and Ghost Rider vs. Spawn, probably the most popular video. 65,000 views. I did not expect that for that.
We should have specified if it was the Nick Cage Ghost Rider.
Yeah, no, that would have made him lose, probably. that gave him cancer and he died. Spawn ripped him apart. But yeah, you guys hashed out in the comments and you had a good debate about it, and that was cool. That's what that's for.
Yep.
I'll bring that back. Epic Battle's coming back. There it is. Good news, I hope.
Let us know if you want us to stream games.
Let us know if you want us to stream games.
I'm all for that.
And, alright, that'll wrap up this episode. Please come back, share it with your friends, whatever. Don't watch us ever again. If you don't like us, screw us.
It's the internet.
Yep. Thanks for everyone viewing, because I got more of a response than I thought we would. So, thank you.
Thank you.
See you later.
See ya.
Moving like the speed of sound.